Hey, hello! Once again, I'm doing the guest review, and in my constant search of movies, I came across this poster Evil Judgment. So I said to myself, is this a movie of a judge going berserk and starting killing people? And it is! And it is! And look at this poster. Everything about it is great. A gavel hammering down a puddle of blood with the reflection of a woman screaming. It's so blunt of what it is like the tagline of the movie Pieces. Is exactly what you think it is. I love it. So the movie goes like this. We have a judge, he's doing some trials to the mob, and then his wife dies, and it's believed is the wife got whacked by the mafia, and the judge has a nervous breakdown, and he's committed, and we see him lying on the ground, and he's doing awful, and then he kills a doctor, and he kills a nurse trying to escape, and he goes and escape murdering people, and then business as usual. So we're wondering, what?
Surgery. Dr. Parker, surgery.
Come on, come on. Let's get you back in bed. Come on, get up. Come on. There you are. There. Now lie still and take it easy.
Then we meet our protagonist, Dino, and in this scene, he's walking down the street, and I say to myself, I remember when movies look like this. They look like real movies. Is this movie? Someone grab a camera, they're recording down the street, and not with a crazy filter or vignette or whatever, and it looked great. I think it looked great. You don't need for every movie. Some movies you can do that, of course, but not every movie needs like a filter, like a vignette, like crazy stuff. It looks like a movie. So we have this guy Dino, and he's the worst. He's ill-tempered. He treats like his girlfriend like crap, like typical 80s hero, I guess. So his girlfriend Janet works in a dingy diner, and she's friend with April, who's a prostitute, and of course Dino hates her because he's super moral, so he's no prostitutes, despite being heavily implied that he's a thief for the mafia. So still he thinks he has like the higher moral ground. I mean, I'm not surprised. I seen an hypocritical before, so I guess it's alright. So Dino convinced Janet to move in with him because she's low on money, and they will save costs if they live together. Makes sense. And their boyfriend and girlfriend, so also makes sense. And they live together. But he's like, but that April is a bad influence because she's a prostitute, and so they're in bed, and Dino gets pissed off because they are mentioning April. So our true gentleman kicks her out of bed and throw it on the street naked, and in the middle of the night. So this is our hero, by the way.
You've been talking to that damn April, haven't you?
So what if I have?
I can't stand that stupid and the way she makes you think.
I can't think for myself, you know.
Yeah, then why do you listen to a two-bit hooker?
She's my friend. And don't yell at me.
I yell at you if I please. You know, you're gonna have to make a decision between me and that. You can't have it both ways.
Look at you. You're just a jealous little boy.
I ain't jealous. I'm pissed off.
Why are you doing this?
Go on, me or the hooker. Get out of my bed.
Dino, it's the middle of the night.
Yeah, and it's also the end of the show. Come on, get out of my place.
Dino, you can't throw me out. I'm not...
Get out of here.
Dino, I'm naked.
Get out.
No.
Out!
Oh, God.
Get the hell out of here.
What about my clothes?
Here, take it.
Oh,
Get out of here before I kill you.
bastard.
So she goes to April, his friend, the prostitute. I'm saying, repeating that she's a prostitute because it's an important plot point. So Janet goes to stay with April, and April says, "Hey, you are so low on cash, so maybe you can do some hooking with me." And she's no, I don't know. No, you should do it, and you can show Dino, say you're evil, like getting back at Dino, doing some hooking. That's a plan. And she's like, I don't know. And April said, no, you can make really good cash, and we can do a threesome with an old coot I know. And she said, no, I don't know. I said, no, come on, let's do it. This movie is not for kids, by the way.
How would you like to earn a week's salary?
I couldn't, April.
I got this regular customer. He's a rich old coot. And he'd pay a fortune to have 2 girls at the same time.
2 girls?
Yeah, me and you.
No way, April.
Come on, Janet, he's an old man. He looks more than he touches.
They go to the mansion, and Janet is saying, I don't know if I want to do this. And April is insisting on her, and almost forcing her, not only in this scene, but several scenes later. So if you're forcing someone to do something they obviously don't want to do it, maybe you're not a good friend, and maybe Dino is right about her, and that made me feel icky saying Dino was right.
I really can't go through with this, April.
You've come this far.
I know I can't.
Look, it's always tough the first time.
The first time. April, this is the first and the last time.
Okay, I'm a believer. Here, take this. Come on, take it. It'll make you feel like the sun is shining.
So, okay, they go to the front door, open the door, and is the judge.
Well, what do you think? Well, hello, Ron. This is Janet. I hope you took your nitro, because the sight of this lady in the raw is going to blow your arteries.
Lovely. Well, come in, ladies, please. Do come in.
They go in, is the judge inside this house, and then you're thinking, oh, this is going to be a slasher inside a house. And there is nothing wrong with a slasher inside a house, but by that poster, I'm thinking a judge in the street killing people, and I know the poster didn't explicitly say that. That's just what I imagined, so I cannot complain if the movie don't deliver in the thing I imagine. But that's what I'm thinking. Is it's a movie inside a house. Okay. Let's see how it goes. So they're inside the house, and April, the friend, gets murdered, and Janet is going, where is everybody? Where are you? And then the judge gets murdered. And then you say, what? But this is a movie about a judge going berserk and killing people. So how can it be? What's happening? What's happening? So the murderer grabs Janet, and she escapes, and she's grabbed by the murderer, and she escapes somehow. We find out later how she escapes. And then the police is covering all this up, and she wakes up in the hospital, and the police is saying, "Hey, you're nothing but a prostitute, and you try to kill yourself, and there is nothing to investigate here." So this is the police. Great. So there is a murderer on the loose. Murder is still happening, and Dino and Janet have to find out what's happening and why the police on it. Apparently, and I'm not gonna say anything else, because if not, if I keep talking, I'm gonna spoil the movie. So I'm gonna stop right here. So this is a pretty entertaining movie. It's not a slasher in a house. It's just one scene. So I got exactly what I was expecting when I saw the poster. Right? This is a B movie of a judge going insane and killing people, and I got that. And yeah, the hero is kind of problematic. I think he's not a good guy at all, but in his defense, he probably wasn't that far off of what it was considered normal at the time. So that's it. That's it. Like I say, I like the movie feels like grimy, gritty. It feels super real. Like when you see movies in New York and especially in the 70s, but this movie is from the 80s. But mid 80s probably it was like you see in the movie. It felt like you're in danger every step of the way. So I will say this is a hidden gem in the sense probably it's not a very well super known movie. Probably many people know about this movie, and I'm just finding out about it, but this movie is not a movie everyone is talking about. That's what I'm saying. So I recommend the movie. Check it out. I think it's pretty good, and I think you're gonna enjoy it. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel, to Newt's channel, and that's all for me now. Bye. Like not in this one scene, in several scenes. So if you're forcing someone to do right on time. Hello?